I'm Sarah.
And we're here to bring you a new move today. It's called the breakaway. The breakaway is an interesting move because it serves as sort of a bridge between what we know as 1920s Charleston and Lindy Hop. At the time it was becoming popular, breaking away or separating from your partner wasn't something that normally happened on the social floor. And it's what ultimately led to the swing out that we know today. So, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate what it looks like.
With some music.
Let's start by breaking down what the footwork is, because it's slightly different than what we're used to in Lindy Hop. The basic footwork pattern is a rock, step, step, rock, step, step, rock, step, step, rock, step, step.
Followers, we're still starting with our right foot.
And
1,
leads,
2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
And leads, we're still starting with our left foot. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
So we're going back, step, forward, back, boom, step, boom, back, step, boom.
Go ahead and join in with us.
Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Away,
2,
together,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2,
3, 5, 6, 7. So you'll notice we hold a little bit on going in. Back step 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're in for 2 counts before you do the next back step.
Yeah. Go ahead and partner up with your partner if you have it, and we are going to practice that same footwork together.
And our connection.
Connection is pretty similar to what we would normally do in close position, but we are squared off rather than having our feet at a V.
Yeah. So we're facing each other a little bit more, and that's more of that 1920s style that we were going with.
So, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, out and in, out and in, step, rock, step, step, rock, step, step, boom, 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 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3,
So you'll notice a lot of the stretch going on is the same kind of stretch we talked about in our video from a couple days ago about stretching away. That's exactly what we're doing here.
Yeah, this move is all about stretch. So you want to make sure that you have your arms nice and loose so that you can afford to have some stretch without putting too much tension on your partner.
So we start pretty close together so that we have space to do that back step. Back step. Back step. Boom, boom. Stretch together. Stretch together. Stretch together. Boom, 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 boom.
Try to make sure also to move your whole body with you on those rock steps.
You can think about your belly button going backwards. Out, in, back step. In.
So that's what it looks like when you're doing it, just the base in close position. We're going to add a little bit of rotation to that. So to practice that, we're going to think about a circle cut into 4 pieces, each one having 90 degrees. And for each count 3 and 4 and 7 and 8, going in on those breakaways, we are going to be doing most of the rotation. So we're going to practice going rock, step, rotate, rock, step, rotate, rock, step, rotate, rock, step, rotate. Go ahead.
Each each time I'm going around, I'm facing a different wall. I'm just doing quarter turns for right now. Boom, 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 boom.
Go ahead and join us whenever you feel comfortable.
And turn, and turn. 1, 2,
3,
4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, turn, turn, 5, 6, turn, turn, 1, 2, turn, turn,
5, 6,
turn,
7.
turn.
Yeah.
Now let's practice that with a partner.
Do we want to do halves? And then just go for it?
Sure. Okay, so before we connect up with a partner, we're going to practice halves. So now we're going to try doing 2 of those segments per going in on that breakaway. So it'll be rock, step, turn, rock, step, turn, rock, step, turn, rock, step.
It's a little bit more rotation this time. It might feel a little bit smoother. Boom, 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 boom. This wall, that wall. This wall,
That wall. This wall. That wall.
still the same counts. Boom,
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
back step. The emphasis on the turning is really when you're back stepping forward. Boom. I'm doing most of the turning on that foot that comes in. Boom, boom, turn, back and turn, back and turn.
Go ahead and connect up with a partner, and we'll practice this together.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter how much you turn. So you can do smaller turns like the quarter turns. You can do faster turns like the half turns, or anything else. There is no you have to turn this amount. So experiment. Maybe try rotating more or rotating less and see where it goes.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, step, drop, step, step. Back, step, step. Back, step, step. Wait and together. Wait and together. Wait and together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Hey.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Break away. It should feel rubber bandy, ushy-gushy, like it should feel comfortable. That's stretching away, just like what we talked about with our stretch video.
Now that we've covered breakaway and close, let's talk about breakaway and open. A breakaway and open is a little bit more similar to what you're familiar with on a limit out swing out, but the counts are slightly different. So rather than letting go on 4, on a breakaway we're connecting on 5 and letting go on 6.
There's a much more pronounced stretch in the middle with that back step.
It looks like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Stretch.
6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2,
In, back step in, back step in, back step in. So the rhythm of it is a little bit different because we have that back step. Instead of the triple step and the send, we're both bouncing off each other in the middle. Back step and stretch, and stretch, and stretch, and stretch. So there's a lot of stretch going on in this.
All right, let's go ahead and practice that with our partner. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
Here we go. Back, in, back,
In, back step,
in,
back step, in, back,
back step.
out, in, back step, out, back step, in, back step, out.
A great way to think about it is back step together, back step apart. Back step together, back step apart.
Back step together,
Back step apart. 1,
2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3,
boom, boom,
5, 6, 7.
back step. Yeah.
So that's our breakaway from closed and our breakaway from open I just did.
How do we switch between the two?
Great question. If you're in closed and you want to switch to open on your breakaway, you just let go or you release your partner on 6 and let yourself open up. So, we're in closed,
Back step.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
nice and seamlessly, keeping that same stretch. If you've done any Charleston swing outs in open or closed, this feels very similar to that. It's a similar idea.
Now let's talk about some variations.
Variations!
One of the ones that you saw us doing earlier was a kick away. Looks like this.
Kick. Back step. Kick.
Kick.
So the cool part, just like with Charleston swing outs, is with that back step, as long as you're stretching away, you can pretty much do anything with that foot. So you can kick out, you can kick back, you can cross over and kick back. The only thing you want to be careful of is kicking forward because you can hurt your partner with that. My personal favorite is turning around and kicking out, but kicking to the side and kicking out is also really fun too. They're all really fun. So let's try that a few different times. Experiment with kicking different directions and even turning away from your partner.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boom, boom, boom. Kick and in, back step. And kick and in, back step. Kick, in, out.
Kick.
Hop, hop, kick. Boom, 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 boom.
And you saw that we didn't even necessarily need to be doing the same move either. Like Sarah said, as long as you're generating that stretch, anything really works.
Yep. That stretch is what helps us get back to each other.
The other thing we were doing earlier in our demonstration was, what do you call these?
Heels or booty bump?
Oh, the booty bump.
I like booty bump. Okay. So coming in, instead of that back step, I hop and I rock back on my heels. Hop, rock. Yeah. 1, 2. And then you're ready to step in.
Here's what it looks like. 5, 6, 5, 6.
1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3,
6, 1.
Spoiler alert, you can also do those in closed position too. It's really great. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Boom. So breakaway gives you a lot of flexibility to play with your legs and do different things as long as you're creating that stretch with your body.
I think that's just about all we had.
One thing that I wanted to add about breakaway is, especially in like swing out version, it's a really great way to save your energy at faster tempos. So instead of going step, step, triple step, 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 triple step, like that's fun for a while and it's a great thing to practice, but it can also be really tiring. So at some point you can always do some breakaway swing outs for a while and that stretch will help save your energy a little bit. I like defaulting to this when we are going faster. Because you're, instead of just using your own power to go triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step, you've got that stretch with your partner that can help propel you really far.
Yeah, great point, Sarah.
Anything else you wanted to add?
Now that covers it on my end.
Alright, that's breakaway. Put on a song and practice. It's really fun. I love doing breakaway because of that stretch. It gives you the flexibility to do tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Woo! Thanks for joining us.